Hey you all, how's it going? Well, I actually am going to talk about my dating life. It's actually there's a lot of things going on in my life that I'm actually trying to open my door to friendship and to see what's out there. I'm like dating, but I like to date. I like going hiking. I like, doing things with, I'm a very outdoorsy girl, but I'm also a type of person that likes to stay home and cuddle and relax and whatnot. But the thing is with me, I actually want to go somewhere that I've never gone before. I want to actually talk about a good relationship. I've actually had several. Surprise! I know I like to talk about nothing but drama, right? No. I've actually had really good relationships, especially with one that was romantic, kind, and generous. My ex fiance, I'm not going to mention names, used to take me out to wonderful places, and we used to have wonderful times together. We used to go walking all the time on the beach, and he used to watch me surf and take photos and do things like that, and that to me was a lot of fun. I mean, communication's very big in my book, and if you can communicate the things that you like to do and the things that you don't like to do and work together as a team, it is so beautiful when you can actually find somebody that actually can communicate with you and understand you. It's very rare, but it does happen. I mean, I had that. I had actually 3 really, really good relationships. See, I just stopped dating only because we're on lockdown. I've been on 6 dates this year, and I'm actually, I'm really proud of myself because from going from the guy in December who I really cared about, and I really do care about his family and whatnot, but I knew that time that I was just not ready for a relationship. I was not ready for any kind of relationship because I was just getting off my medication. I was just getting stabilized. And what I mean by stabilized, you guys got to understand, when you're on medication that is for an antidepressant, it does something to your brain. It does not make you right. You just don't see things like you would if you were normal, I guess. It's hard to say because it's different for everybody. But for me, it made me very sketchy, very nervous, and oh my God, everybody's out to get me, type of personality. So I was very thankful to get off of it. So when I started dating people, so I don't want a man to be my wham bam, thank you sir, get the fuck out of my bed. No, thank you. I want a long-term relationship. I want somebody I could go hiking with, that I could go to the beach with, that I could go to the zoo with and talk about the animals there, because I love animals and I am one expert. Yep, I took zoology, biology, and I know a thing or two. How do you think I knew about the corona? I knew it didn't come from an animal. I knew it came from a laboratory. Not just once, but twice. O3, go look it up. But anyways, it's SARS. I always tell everybody, it's just a different form of SARS. But let's get back to dating. Don't fuck your friends. Not good. Why? It breaks a friendship. It really does. But if you want a relationship, make sure. So I dated this guy named Josh in February. He was a really nice guy. We had a really good time. We went to a couple bars here in Escondido. And it was nice. I met a couple people, a couple of his friends, Ashley, Jenny, Karen, and a couple other people. And it was really nice. And at the same time, he was not my type. I mean, yeah, he was cute. Don't get me wrong, he was really cute. But I couldn't see myself with him, not even for that night. So he was a little bit upset, but you know what? It's part of life, you just live and you let live. But, going out with different types of people for the first time and trying to figure out where I belong, if that makes sense. I mean, when you get out of a really bad relationship and you want to experiment different people's personalities, and see who you would actually connect with on a different level. You're different from the rest. For me, I am different. For heaven's sakes, I love Stitch. Stitch the character, only because my niece does the best, cutest expression of him. And we used to watch it over and over when she was a little girl. And I just love that movie, and it reminds me of her each and every time. So that's the reason why I have a lot of Stitch characters. I am a Disney fan, and know I love Disney things, and I hope that my page does blow up and, you know, my YouTube that goes somewhere. I'm gonna be doing a lot of new videos and trying to get what people want out there, and even talk about the news and politics. Why not? Come on now. The weather in San Diego is so beautiful. And I will show pictures of the safari park. Lockdown is really awkward, so I decided to do FaceTime. So I met a couple people on FaceTime, and it's nice, but at the same time, it's very boring. Have you noticed that some people are really boring people? I mean, I'm not boring. I have so much energy, and when I meet you, if I really like you, I just want to have a good time. I just want to eat you up. But if I don't like you, I will just like push you away and do everything in my power to keep you at arm's length, because that's just how I am. But if I want you as a friend, I'm going to keep you as a friend, and that's where you're going to be. You're going to be in that category as a friend. But I don't sleep with my friends. Never have, never will. And the reason why is that because you break. So what happens is you break your friendship, and you break it in a way that it's really hard to recover from. And how do I know that? I did it. And it's sad because I really wanted more with this person, but at the same time, I didn't know what he wanted because he kept on going back and forth because he didn't even know what he wanted. So before you jump into any kind of relationship or sexual, make sure you know what you want, because that's what really counts. And then make sure that person meets your needs and your wants, and that way you become a better team. For me, now dating is very interesting because I won't have a sexual relationship with somebody until I know for a fact that I want to go longer term than a wham bam. Oh, thank you, ma'am. No, thank you. I don't want to. Had that many partners, and I've always wanted to be in a committed relationship before I have sex with somebody, because when you have sex with somebody, it's very intimate, especially for a female. We have that tendency, well, I learned how to ignore that after I was in an abusive relationship, but we have that tendency to actually fall in love with the person because our vaginas are our hearts. A lot of us girls. But if you've been in a relationship like I have been, my last relationship, and I'm not talking about the last person I slept with, my last relationship I was in was very abusive. So you learn to cut off those emotions. You learn to be mean, cruel, and like a fucking bitch. And I've done that, you know, because at the time, really, I didn't know what was going on. My emotions were all... I don't want a man to be my wham, bam, thank you, sir, get the fuck out of my bed. No, thank you. I want a long-term relationship. I want someone I could go hiking with, that I could go to the beach with, that I could go to the zoo with and talk about the animals there, because I love animals and I am one expert. Yep, I took zoology, biology, and I know a thing or two. How do you think I knew about the corona? I knew it didn't come from an animal. I knew it came from a laboratory. Not just once, but twice. Oh, 3, go look it up. But anyways, it's SARS. Like I always told everybody, it's just a different form of SARS. But let's get back to dating. Don't fuck your friends. Not good. Why? It breaks a friendship. It really does. But if you want a relationship, make sure at times I wonder if I'm ever going to have those kind of relationships again, because when you do really truly find someone that loves you for you, it's very rare to find that again. See, for me, I don't think a lot of people can ever replace anybody. So when you do find that true special somebody, you should really hang on to them, because you never know when you're gonna find that one person again. And I guess that's the reason why, for me, I've been single for 2 years. It's been difficult at times, because there's times I do get lonely and I do get scared, and I don't have that support that I used to have, that I could actually lean on somebody that are actually my closest circle, that know personally what's going on within me. Like people who know I've been through a lot the last everyone. Well, today I met this guy named Scott. Pretty interesting fella. I'm not sure if, being like, dating is hard. It really is hard. The older you get, the harder it is, because you're trying to find someone that is gonna connect to your level. And with me, I'm such a comedian. I like to make jokes about things. People don't take me seriously. Trust me, do not take me seriously. I'm not one bit racist. I like to cause fiction to make people think and to make them react, but I'm not one bit racist. I get along with pretty much everybody. As long as you are on the same side as I am, then we're good. Dating for me is, I like white guys, and I like bald guys. I like guys that have no hair, and I like guys who do have hair. It all depends on the features of the face. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. I get a lot of people that ask me, well, I wanted to discuss something, because I'm on Tinder and I'm not sure what it is about guys today, but I've done a lot of FaceTiming, and Chris is one of my good friends, and I'm interested in dating him, but I'm not really sure yet. I'm still trying to find out if it's actually going to be something long-term or short-term, and I really want something long-term, but I'm not sure really, but so I'm just trying to fill it out, see if I'm ready to date. I know that we're on quarantine, we're on lockdown, so it's a little bit harder to do that now. But phone dating is actually pretty interesting, and I don't know, it's just something about learning about people, and people. I'm not all dressed up. I'm sorry, I'm not all glamorous. Like a lot of people who like to get all dressed out, and do their makeup and stuff before they go live or on YouTube. That's just not me. I'm who I am, but I do like to cause friction. I wouldn't say drama too much. I like people to really think about things, why and when and how and who you are and what you're all about. I want to know what you're about. So I'm going to do everything that I can to figure your weaknesses and your strengths. But at the same time, I'm going to love you unconditionally. So if I bring drama in, it's because I want you to think about things, I want you to, understand things. I hate Instagram, I hate Facebook, because there's so many ways that people could stalk you and see what you're doing, and then you could actually get caught up in that mess too, going, oh my God, look what I'm doing, and it's just such a big mess. Have you ever noticed, though, when you break up, how people go onto your Facebook and they look at everything? Or how about this? I had an ex that, we had a really good relationship. Oh, you know what? Let's talk about good. And at times, I wonder if I'm ever going to have those kind of relationships again. Because when you do have something special and you do really, truly find someone that loves you for you, it's very rare to find that again. See, for me, I don't think a lot of people can ever replace anybody. So when you do find that true, special somebody, you should really hang on to them, because you never know when you're gonna find that one person again. And I guess that's the reason why, for me, I've been single for 2 years. It's been difficult at times, because there's times I do get lonely and I do get scared, and I don't have that support that I used to have, that I could actually lean on somebody and say, hey, I need this, I have friends, I have tons of friends, but it's just, there's only quite a few that are actually my closest circle that know personally what's going on within me. Like people who know I've been through a lot the last 2 years. So please like, subscribe, and I will give you more and more. Just kidding. But I will give you more. I'm just being a goofball. If you guys knew me, you guys would understand. But if you don't, you're gonna know eventually. Alright, love you guys. Have a good one. God bless. Bye for now.